Energy Web Warriors, the first target popped. And if you blinked, you missed a clean 37%. But the move isn't over. Technicals are carving a path straight toward $3. And real-world catalysts, from Teslas that self-trade energy while you sleep to a World Economic Forum shout-out, are stacking like rocket fuel. In the next 6 minutes, you'll get the hard chart math, the juiciest insider news no one's tracking, and the exact invalidation line that keeps your gains safe. Stay until the end, and I'll show you how to compound this momentum into long-term passive income. Ready? Let's drop in. We nailed Take Profit 1 at the 618 fib at $1.52. Textbook respect for classical levels. Even after the correction from the $2 level, notice how the candle wicked down, filled liquidity, and instantly bounced. That tells us buyers are still in control. Supertrend remains bright green, Heikkinen Shirasai, already cooled from the danger zone, and VRVP shows strong support around $1.40. Translation? Breathing room for a continuation rally. The yellow downsloping trend line we shattered in May now is far away. So, as long as weekly candles hold above the red dash stop loss at $1.09, the structure is bullish. Quick mindset check. Celebrate partial profits, but never marry a target. Markets reward adaptable traders, not bag holders. Self-driving done. Now, let your Tesla self-trade energy. Energy Web Stack lets electric vehicles arbitrage power grids autonomously. Think of it as turning every parked car into a mini merchant node. Why it matters to the chart. New utility equals new demand. If even a fraction of Tesla's 5 million vehicles start staking data through EWT rails, token velocity spikes, and so does price discovery. File that catalyst away. It syncs perfectly with our next main fib level at $3. Energy WebX just revamped onboarding. Spin up a worker node in under 10 minutes, 2-core CPU, 8 GB RAM, 20 Mbit pipe, stake 500 EWT, and you're live. Base reward right now? Around 0.02 EWT per epoch plus group incentives. That's not moon math, but paired with price appreciation, it's a legit green yield. Remember, nodes lock supply. The more operators chase rewards, the tighter the float, which mechanically supports our move toward $3. If you've ever farmed on-chain yields, this is the same game, just with verifiable carbon data instead of shitcoins. First, shipping giant Maersk taps Energy Web's Catalyst platform for low-carbon freight claims. Huge for a sector spewing 3% of global CO2. Second, US and EU regulators push verifiable carbon tracking. The SEC literally calls on-chain software systems to cut market frictions, EWT's wheelhouse. Third, Ed Hesse himself says on Mr. Shift's show that cars will start trading energy within 3 years. That's product market timing, not hopium. Finally, the World Economic Forum slaps a next-gen energy badge on grid singularity, anchored on Energy Web and Polkadot. When the World Economic Forum name drops your tech stack, you've entered the global narrative. Net effect, credibility shockwave that can flip big money lurkers into buyers right as we approach TP2. Back to the chart. Our next magnet is the pivot at $2.12, roughly 30% from here. Past that lies the 1618 extension at $3, where I plan to unload another 50% of the position. The final moonshot is the 2618 at $4.60. But only a slim 20% ride-along allocation will stay on for that. Risk management, weekly close below $1.09, and we're out. No questions asked. Heikkinen Shirasai curling backup would be an early tell that momentum reset is complete. Watch for that. For swing traders, Ladder buys between 150 and 135 can average a killer entry if we get a liquidity sweep. For day traders, track the super trend flip on lower time frames for add-on scalps. Always remember, profits taken are ammo for the next play. You now know why EWT's fundamentals just got gasoline poured on them and how the technicals frame the next 100% window. But chart lines alone don't build wealth. You need a system that compounds gains across staking, yield farming, and airdrops. That's exactly what I lay out step by step in DeFi Financial Freedom, the ultimate beginner's guide. It's concise, newbie-friendly, and costs less than a cup of coffee, yet it's helped hundreds turn idle crypto into passive income streams. If you're tired of sitting on the sidelines while protocols like Energy Web pay out daily, grab your copy from the top pin comment and start stacking smarter tonight. So, will EWT print $3? The chart's primed, the news flow's electric, and the risk line is crystal clear. Manage your stops, respect the trend, and let price prove itself. If this breakdown leveled up your edge, destroy the like button, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Are you riding to $3 or cashing out here? Need more context? My previous video on the initial breakout is waiting on the end screen. Binge that next and keep sharpening. Until then, trade smart, live greener, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Cheers!